All right, so you recommended that I needed to watch this video. It's Oliver
I just
Anthony.
couldn't believe that you hadn't seen it.
Yeah, Oliver Anthony, Richmond, north of Richmond. I've never crossed my path before. So, what do you want to give me any info about it first, or?
I mean, it was just it was not kind of. It was a viral song that just went off because I think it just hit a certain nerve at a certain time when people, they were just feeling it. They were feeling everything that this young man had to say, and he was, I don't want to say well, yeah, I mean, he was pretty much, I was going to say a nobody. He was unknown.
Okay, so it's one of those.
He was
those
unknown, and he records this. So a funny story is I actually told our good friend Rob, Black Pegasus, I was like, you should react to this. And he was kind of like going back and forth. And I was in Florida at the time, so I didn't even have a recording set up. And I was like, dude, just trust me. And he's like, whatever, like kind of going. And I ended up calling him. I was like, bro, I don't ever tell you to do something. Just trust
Just
me.
do it.
This is one of those things that like I saw it very early, because a lot of times on like Twitter, stuff will come up and I'll see it starting to go viral, and I know that if people are latching on to it there, it's typically going to spread like other places. This is one of those things. And I was very happy to see this young man, this gentleman, get the credit, and, people latch on to this song. And yeah, he's been through some highs and lows since then, but once again, it's like,
well, I'm looking forward to listening
that you
to it.
Missed the ride.
If we pull him up, I mean, can you move that out of my face? He definitely looks like an interesting guy. He definitely looks like he belongs in the woods. So we'll see, man. I think that I don't know what to expect.
What we got going on here? Which one?
It's the
is
full
this?
screen.
Nope.
There you go. Got to teach this man how to do his job.
All right.
All right. Without further ado, guys, Oliver Anthony, Richmond, north of Richmond. I see what he did there.
I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay, so I can sit out here and waste my life away, drag back home and drown my troubles away. It's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is.
I love it so far.
Living in the new world with an whole soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do. 'Cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end. 'Cause the rich men,
holy crap, bro. I did not expect this at all. I thought this was going to be just some like cool. We've been on a country kick. So it was going to be just like a cool, like little maybe folky or country song. But this is absolutely just so raw and real. And his voice just, you can hear the emotion in it.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I haven't listened to the song in a minute. So like I know what it's about. But as I'm listening to it now, I'm like, damn, this is more relevant now than it was. Well, it's just as relevant, if not more. Like those lyrics just hit so deep. And I think about like, damn, now we have the revelation. Most people have woken up that we're pretty much paying our taxes to a bunch of satanic pedophiles running the government.
Yeah, that's crazy. Because what I was going to say is because not what you just said at all, but like, I listened to it and, I do like, I'm a capitalist, I believe in the capitalist structure, at least the way I live my life. And it's like, man, I want to be one of those rich men in Richmond, but I'm just joking. No, this is a very real song. And I feel like right now the world's feeling it more than ever. And it's just, it's beautifully written and spoken. And I'm really excited to hear the rest of it.
I wish politicians look out for minors, and not just minors on an island somewhere. Lord, we got folks in the street, ain't got nothing to eat, and the obese milking welfare. Well, God, if you're 5'3" and you're 300 pounds, taxes ought not to pay for your bags of fudge rounds. Young men are putting themselves 6 feet in the ground, 'cause all this damn country does is keep on kicking them down. Lord, it's a damn shame what the world's gotten to for people like me, people like you. Wish I could just wake up and it not be true, but it is. Oh, it is living in the new world with an whole soul. These rich men north of Richmond, Lord knows they all just wanna have total control. Wanna know what you think, wanna know what you do, and they don't think you know, but I know that you do. 'Cause your dollar ain't shit, and it's taxed to no end, 'cause the rich men north of Richmond. I've been selling my soul, working all day, overtime hours for bullshit pay.
There you have it.
That was so beautifully written and performed, and I can see why that went viral. So this guy wasn't like already an established artist when this came out, or that's
no, he's
crazy.
just doing his thing, just getting by.
It is so good. Oh, I bet this blew him up.
Yeah, I think he had some tribulations with the lady, and you know, some struggles after this. But you know,
well, we're not here to highlight that. We're here to highlight the music.
no, I'm just
and
saying
the
he's had some ups
creation.
and downs. I mean, because it's like you get catapulted into instantaneous fame when you're not necessarily ready for it. You know, you're just kind of doing your thing. So that's what I meant. Like, you know, I think he's doing fine, but it's just it's been a roller coaster.
Gotcha.
That's all I was just trying to say. But
Okay,
yeah,
I'm like,
he's
when
doing
you say
all right.
troubles with the lady, my mind goes to the worst possible place.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's a beautiful song, beautiful message. That kind of blew me away, man. I mean, and just the whole scenery of the video, like, God, it was just so perfect.
Yeah, it's just a real like down to earth, you know, shot with the dogs in the background, and you know,
Those are some good,
just-
well-behaved dogs. They're just chilling, dude. They're like, yeah, this song sounds great, but they have no idea what it's about.
Yeah, to be a dog, man. Sometimes I look at my dog and I'm like, man, you got it made.
Yeah.
It's a family that loves you.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Beats being one of these government wage slaves like he's talking about.
Yeah, you know, and songs like this, it's like I can always, you know, I consider myself a pretty empathetic person, you know. So like I've been blessed enough to, you know, start my own business, you know, 6 years ago, and done well off of it, you know, and I don't have to really rely on, you know, the government or wages or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm slaving my life away, you know.
Yeah.
I feel like I live a pretty free life, but I'm really like empathetic to, you know, everybody that deals with that struggle. You know, like my dad dealt with that struggle his whole life, and you know, died poor, you know, and like most of the people I know are kind of dealing with that, you know, and
Okay, they're
it's
rich,
real.
man. So let me ask you a question. When you send that check off to the IRS, are you happy?
That I pay. Well, I have a great CPA. That's all I'll say. So I didn't make any money last year, IRS. If you're watching, nothing. I fucking came out broke as hell. I didn't have to buy McDonald's. But,
yeah, it's kind of crazy that I was talking about like the, you know, sending the money off to the satanic pedophiles in charge of stuff. And then he was talking about the people on the island, because I totally forgot about that part of the song. And I think when this was released, I mean, you know,
that wasn't common knowledge yet. It couldn't.
well,
have
he
been,
was
right?
in jail. But
Oh, gotcha.
yeah, he was already in jail. But yeah, it wasn't like people, I think, just weren't really aware of like how deep it went. So, you know, to me, that's why this song is just so relevant now, even, you know, more so. I mean, he was talking about everything that's going on. I mean, the line where he was saying, you know, they just want more control. It's just, it's crazy. I feel like that's the issue that we're having right now, is that it doesn't matter what your politics are. You know, people sit there and argue about right versus left, but it all seems that they're just slowly eroding away at our rights. Like I saw something recently, just a couple days ago, super tragic event. It was a, you know, left-leaning, whatever, Democratic politician that was calling for red flag laws. You know what that is?
Mm-mm.
So red flag law is that you can call and say, hey, I want to say that Chase is a danger to himself. And he's been out of control. He has a firearm. I'm worried about him. So that would give them the right to come into your home and take your firearms. And so there's a guy, once again, that I follow on Twitter that is like, he sells guns and it's like kind of a gun, guy. And he was handing out free like magazines. And apparently this particular senator or whatever called him out as being like this right wing, like extremist, because he was handing out free, magazines, like clips, as some people call it, for, an AR or whatever. So he was going hard against this guy and he was promoting red flag laws. Well, guess what? This guy shot his wife and then shot himself. So it's like the same guy that's sitting there calling for gun control.
Oh, the senator?
The senator did.
Oh.
So that's where it's like sometimes, the very people who are sitting there telling you that, you need to have less rights. It's like, hey, maybe you should look in the mirror there, buddy.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy, sick world we live in, and we need more music like this to open people's minds and hearts to listen and, be empathetic towards each other, our neighbors, Like this guy, I feel sorry for this guy every single day of my life.
I know. I'd feel sorry if I had to work with you too.
Got him. But thank you guys for watching, man. And thank you for recommending this to me. That was a great song. I not only like was the message powerful and, the writing great, but the song itself.
Yeah, he's got a great voice.
Good. Like,
yeah.
So this is definitely going on the playlist. It's snowy out today. Like, this is the perfect day to just like, start a fire at home, put this song on.
I know today is I wish I had a fireplace.
Yeah,
I have to light my balcony on fire in my apartment.
There you go. Actually, I just said that. I don't even have a fireplace.
I know you don't. I was like, we're just sitting here dreaming. We need to go get one of those little like, Adobe ones.
That's not a bad
I got my
idea.
parents one. I got my mom one. So we need one for the office.
We actually do because it gets cold as hell in here.
Exactly. We're going to have to snuggle up after this. Stay warm.
Big spoon. Thank you guys for watching. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you drop a like. And if you want to join us on this journey of discovering incredible talent and music, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button.
That's right. And we will see you on the next one. Peace.